All right. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry I can't be there with you guys in person, but I'm Chantal. I am actually in my house right now. So you're going to hear a clickety clacking. It's my dog walking around. He's an old geezer. He may make an appearance. A little dog might jump on my lap. A cat might run by. Who knows what's going to happen? So I just thought it would be a little bit better than being in my office and having people knocking and coming in the room every few minutes. So hopefully I'm right, but we'll see. First of all, I want to say thank you so much. We're super grateful to be a part of this project and really excited to see what comes of it. So thank you. I'll share with you guys a little bit about Woods, a little bit about my role there, and then we'll get down to the business of the project here. So our mission is to serve, protect, and shelter homeless companion animals, and to place animals into humane environments, to promote responsible pet ownership, provide humane education, and reduce animal overpopulation, and to celebrate the human-animal bond. So Woods does a little bit of everything, as our mission kind of implies. We obviously adopt out cats and dogs. We are only involved with cats and dogs at this point, but we adopt out cats and dogs. We take in animals from the public if they're no longer able to keep their pets in our community. We also transfer in animals from areas in our surroundings, especially the valley, where they're in a much different predicament than we are. We're very fortunate here on the Central Coast that our community really has embraced adoption and seems to think adoption before, going to breeders, and they're just generally very responsible pet owners around here. So people tend to keep their pets as well. Additionally, we do humane education. So we have a person on staff who goes out to schools and teaches kids who are going to be obviously the pet owners of the future, how to be good pet owners, how to approach animals and handle animals and be around animals in a safe way, and just teaches them about responsible pet ownership. We also have opportunities for obviously the public to come out to the shelter as volunteers. We do community events, and we also have a spay and neuter clinic up in North County. We do spay and neuter for the public in our SLO location as well. So lots and lots of services. We also have training classes. We have 2 certified pet dog trainers on staff. I think that there's like 12 in the entire state. So it's pretty impressive that we have 2 of them here at Woods, but who wouldn't want to live on the Central Coast, right? Anyway, so that's a little bit about Woods. I am the animal care manager. So I am responsible for our animal care team, who, you guessed it, takes care of the animals. So we do all the cleaning in the morning, and we also introduce people to dogs when they come in and are interested in meeting a dog or possibly taking a dog home. And then we have our customer service team, who's also involved here. And hopefully at some point you'll get to meet the customer service manager, Braley, as well. But they help us in the morning with the cleaning, which is why we share a schedule. And then they also do the adoptions for the kitties, and they do the paperwork processing of the adoptions for both the cats and the dogs. So that's the down and dirty version. What I will show you is kind of the issue that we're having. So right now we use this timekeeping it's not an application, it's a website. So we use this timekeeping website called Insperity. People can clock in on here, they can keep track of their hours, and they can submit time off requests. And so what I'll show you that I'm dealing with and that Braley's dealing with right now is that we get this kind of condensed version after we approve time off requests of our team. I can only see my team, the people who are direct reports to me on this time off calendar. Same for Braley, so we cannot see each other's teams, but we then take this calendar view, and as we approve time off requests, we put them into a shared Excel file. This is where it gets bad. So I will say too, Insperity has a scheduling ability. It has the ability to make schedules for us, but it relies on these people having a set schedule. And because they don't, it just doesn't work for us. So we've really tried that. We explored it fully because we really wanted to take advantage of this program as much as we possibly could, but it just doesn't do what we need it to do. So here's what we have is this schedule. It's a PDF converted from an Excel file, like I said, that me and Braley, one of us, sends out to our entire team twice a month, once every other week. So we send out 2 weeks of schedules at a time. And this is what it looks like. It is a mess. So we've added these like white and blue to help people track across the field, which is still just a lot of color. And then we have other colors that mean different things, right? So the yellow up here, so everything above this double line is customer service. So this is Braley's team. They are ordinarily on customer service duty if they are not highlighted in yellow. If they're highlighted in yellow, then they're working on my team in the morning only. They're cleaning in the morning. And then if they're highlighted in orange, that is to accentuate the fact that they are starting a half hour early at 8 o'clock. And then they're working in my team. So we have 3 people each day who come in at 8. And they get the dogs out before we start doing the cleaning, because we found that that's just a better system. But people were overlooking that, and so we needed to emphasize that for them. And so we've made this orange color to indicate like, hey, you're coming in at 8. Don't forget, you got to wake up. And then this purple up here is because Skylar is working with our training department. Nobody else is in purple. It just is something we've used to indicate that, hey, you're in a different department completely these days. So he's working with the training department only in the morning, not in the afternoon. And then the other thing that happens here is, as you can see, we have these request off things. That's something that we add weeks in advance. So we have a sheet with this same copy pasted people, everything, this format. And then we're going in months in advance and putting in these requests off when people put them on the calendar in Insperity. And then we have to move it around every week based on who has requested off, obviously. So this week it looks like this. And then this week it's completely different because nobody asked off. So it's just the fact that our schedule needs to be able to change pretty frequently. Also, we have different people coming and going. That's just the nature of the beast for us. We have a lot of students, and people get new opportunities as students. Obviously, they graduate, they go on to bigger and better things. They pursue their careers, whatever it may be. We tend to have people coming in and out of both of our departments. And sometimes it's just that they're moving around internally at Woods. So like Jasenia here, she's moving to a different department at Woods. And then Brooke is moving to a new opportunity. So we do need to be able to add people and put people back in, or add people and remove people pretty easily. We also have, though we don't have the same people working the same shifts every week, we do have somewhat of a stagnant schedule in that we either come in at 8 or 8:30, and we either leave at 1 or 5. And then there's one more in option. The other in option is 11:30. So it's either 8, 8:30 or 11:30 coming in for the day, and they're leaving at either 1 or 5 p.m. So that's maybe helpful, maybe not. And then occasionally we will have like a student that needs to take class at noon, and I'll let them off at 8:30 or at 11:30, like has happened here with Eli. So there needs to be a little bit of flexibility there. But ultimately what I would love to have, and I think what Braley would love to have, is for our team to be able to submit their requests to a website and have it create a calendar that already integrates those requests off. And also so that they could see when other people have received time off, so that they know, hey, 3 people have asked off for that day. I'm probably not going to get it. Or they can, another thing I would love to have it as part of it is that they could talk to each other about shift coverage. Our rule right now is that if you ask for time off more than 4 weeks in advance, we're probably going to give it to you. If you ask for it less than 4 weeks in advance, we're going to try. If you ask for it less than 2 weeks in advance, meaning the schedule's already been put out, then you need to cover your own shift. And so with that, you know, it would be nice for all of our team to have everyone's phone number right there with their schedule, or have a means of communicating with their peers right there on the schedule. Another layer to this is that each day they are all assigned to different tasks in the morning for cleaning. And so I each week have to go through and on a whiteboard, which I meant to take a photo of for you, but I didn't, I have to go through and write down, I have to assign the tasks to everyone. So there's about 6 of them. And so they get their schedule. It says what time they're here till, but they don't know what they're doing in the morning. They have to come in and look at the task board, which is annoying and cumbersome for me to have to fill out every single week. And I don't have the ability to look back on, okay, how many times have I scheduled this person for this particular task? It would be really helpful for training if I had the ability to have that integrated into the schedule. I think that the team would like it too, if they could just see on their schedule, hey, I know I'm working in the cattery this morning, or tomorrow, or whatever it may be. My dog is going to drink a ton of water right now. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think that those are the main points, is that it would be really nice to have the tasks on there, to somehow, you know, have it so that they could talk with each other. The time off requests are integrated. And yeah, I think those are the main points. I don't know. I'm sure that you guys can see things that I can't even think of, because I've just been so used to dealing with this, but I know it could be made better, and I believe that you can make it better for us. So anyway, thank you so much again. I hope that this has given you the information that you need to get started. I'm really sorry that I couldn't be at your meeting this time. Hopefully we will have the opportunity to meet each other very soon. Thanks so much.